Danny flexing for SecondsOut with Danny Egbunike, better known as Danny Darko, of course. Got a bit heated up there on the stage, not between you and your opponent necessarily, Martin McDonagh, but Martin McCann, sorry, but with you and the coach, Billy Rumbol. What was that all about?
Well, you know what? There's been a bit of like people posting stuff up and tagging my name on social media, and I'm just not really used to all of that kind of stuff. I'm just used to like, look, we got a fight, let's link up on the night, we'll do it. After the fight, we shake hands and whatnot. We go our separate ways, and it made the best man win. I'm just used to that. I'm not really used to all this talking because, as you see, like I kind of take it. It gets personal. I feel like it gets personal. I just feel like let's leave it to boxing. There's no need for everyone to be piping up and talking. And I did say up there, I said, look, I don't want to be disrespectful because you took this fight when a lot of people didn't take it. So I've actually got respect for you. Like, I've got respect for you in that sense. And then his coach was like, and obviously I'm like, and yeah, it will just...
You told him his era was over. He didn't seem to take that very well.
No, that era's done. This is 2019. I don't want to hear about what you done back in your days. Them days are done. You got to prove yourself again, if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Because this is 2019. I'm not trying to hear about 30 odd years ago when they used to do this and they used to do that. Because it's a whole different era now. So, yeah.
It did seem to end, though, with a handshake, thankfully, and a hug.
Yeah, I went over there just to, like, you know, let them know, just to see what's happening. And then, it was fine when I went over there. You know, shook his hand, gave him a hug, shook his dad's hand, gave him a hug, shook Martin's hand, you know, and then we'll see on Friday night. And I like it like that. So after the fight, regardless if I'm victorious or I'm not, I'm going to go over there, I'm going to shake their hand, and congratulations on your loss. That's that, you get me?
How do you think the styles are going to match up on the night between the two of you?
Look, I'm not no stranger to southpaw. Like, I've been tearing southpaws down from when I started in the amateurs. I'm ready to go. Like, I believe they got the wrong kind of, I don't know, you know what it is, people haven't seen enough of me to understand maybe what kind of fighter I'm like. So I don't blame a lot of people for maybe saying Martin McDonagh's going to win. Obviously, a lot of people say I'm going to win, but I don't blame the other people for saying Martin McDonagh's going to win because they haven't really seen nothing of me. In my 4 fights, I've stopped basically everyone, and the one I didn't stop was running around. So that's all you've seen of me. My amateur career was short-lived. I had 20 fights, 20 wins. But the main experience I've been gathering is from like sparring and stuff. Like, I spar a lot, you know.
Tell us some of the people you've sparred, who you've learnt more from.
Oh, I don't want to be naming all the names, but this camp I've done a bit with Jack Catterall. I've picked out quite a few southpaws. I'm not going to name all of them. Even one of my younger brothers, Obi Ebenike, he's a very experienced amateur. He had 50 plus, like learning stuff from him, learning stuff from Ahara Davis, who's in the building. Me and him got working. All the boys up in Matchroom. I don't need to start naming all of them, but got a lot of working with all of them. And we've been everywhere. We've been sparring with world champions, former world champions. We've done a bit of work with Ricky Burns, Conor Benn.
Martin Ward?
Martin Ward, we done work with Martin Ward, Joe Cordina, we done work with all of them, Ted Cheeseman, you know what I'm saying? Look, I said I wasn't even going to say names, I just dropped it.
We know who trains at the gym, so I mean, we would have worked out.
Yeah, I've done a lot of work with them, and they haven't had nothing bad to say about me after, you know, and I've never felt out of place with anyone I'm in the ring with. I've never ever felt out of place. I've always felt like this is the level I'm meant to be at, this is where I belong, you know? And when pressure's on, then they will see me turn up.
You're 4-0, you're 29. You said you only had a brief amateur career, 20 fights. What age did you get into boxing, and what got you into it at a late age?
I got into boxing, at like 23, and we was in the gym just training for like a straight 2 years without doing any amateurs. And then after, we thought, all right, we're going to enter the novices. We entered the novices, we won it. Then we done the elites, we entered the elites and we won it. So by then I wrapped up, that was like my last bit. So we'd won 2 national titles. And we were like, you know what? We're sparring with pros. We're having our way with certain pros when we're sparring. I just thought, you know what? It's time. I never thought I was even going to turn professional. Like, I thought, let me just do this amateur thing. We won the ABAs. I was like, damn, let's do the professional thing. Next thing you know, people know my name. I don't even know. People coming to my fight. I don't even know them. Next thing you know, I'm on ESPN now. You're interviewing me. You got 300,000 followers on your channel. I must be doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I hope that means something to you as well. That's great. Good to hear. But what first got you into it at the age of 23, having not done boxing before? Why go into the sport?
I had a bit of a rough teenage years, you know. I grew up doing a bit of stuff I shouldn't be doing. They put me away on a little holiday for a few years.
Bad TripAdvisor review.
It's a bad trip. There was no beaches. There was nothing like that, you know. So I decided I ain't going back on that holiday, and I thought, you know what, let me switch it up now, innit? I got people that depend on me. I got people that I care about, and that. And yeah, after that, I just took it in my stride, and now we're here. We're flourishing, you know.
And from one Danny to another, people that want to follow the Darko journey, how can they do so on social media? What are your main handles?
Social media is my Instagram, so that's Danny DK Darko. Go and jump on there, and yeah, come and watch the journey. On my Facebook's Daniel Darko. I don't really post that much on there. Go on my Instagram, Danny DK Darko, and yeah, watch the journey. And then come see me on June the 28th, this Friday, down at York Hall. My first ESPN showing, and watch me in action.
Brilliant. Well, we thank you for your time, and we look forward to watching you on Friday night.